Hey guys, I want to do a look with the Beauty Bay Reckless Romance Palette. I did a look with this already, but I deleted the footage, along with every other video that I have filmed within the last month. I vowed that I would not do this again, that I would be better at managing things. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. I hope so. Um, and I've had so much going on in my real life that I was not. I was sitting down to film it for the sole purpose of filming, you know. And the one video I did yesterday, oh, I was so happy with how my base looked, everything. Towards the end, it just, I was having to stop and start so many times that I was losing interest quickly. And so I said, you know what? I'm not even going to try and salvage this. I'm just going in and I'm deleting everything and starting over. I got a new computer. Oh, I got my son in law's computer, new monitor. I was editing on a MacBook, an ancient MacBook that you can't even update anymore. But I was using iMovie. It was working fine for me. I have no issues with it, no problems. But it is bare bones. And while I like bare bones, I do. There were other things that I wanted to be able to include in some of my videos. I wanted to put pictures of prices or, just little things I wanted to do that. Anyway, my PC is Windows. It's not, Apple. So things are a little bit trickier to navigate, in my opinion. It's the age old, which is better, Apple or Android. You know, to be fair, I am an Apple person. In a professional working office setting, I'm much more comfortable with a PC. That being said, I'm not professional anymore. So, but the PC is working great. I'm enjoying sitting there, and instead of looking in a tiny 13-inch screen, this is this 26-inch curve that I'm really loving. But I was just having a time remembering, okay, was this the second part of this? And I can't tell you how many times I screwed up trying to edit and slice it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. So we're scratching all that. So I do have first impressions already. But I want to start to redo some of these videos and focus on that. So let's get ready. If you're new here, hello, welcome to this channel. Welcome to this little space of YouTube. My name is Jennifer, or Jenny, or Unfiltered Jenny, as it was in the beginning. I absolutely love to do YouTube. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the views. I don't do it for, anything other than myself. This is all for me. Am I glad that I have made such amazing friends in this, this era of my life? Absolutely. Absolutely. I am humbled and grateful from the bottom of my heart for every single one of you. So, that being said, we keep it clean. We keep it clean. We have not had the first issue with any drama. Even in the comment of that, I very, very, very pride myself on that, and I pride my subscribers, my friends. You guys are friends. You're not just a subscriber. And that is how I refer to you guys. If I'm talking to, somebody in my life that is not in that circle, this social circle, God, that sounded so conceited. My social circle. No, my social media circle. I just have a good time. So anyway, let's move it on. Let's start with this beauty. I have primed my eyes, and I just primed them with the Jaclyn Cosmetics concealer. It's to me, there's no way I could use this as a concealer. It dries so quickly. At any rate, I'm going in with this beauty right here. This is just the most absolutely beautiful palette. It has just got a mix of, I totally see Reckless Romance. You've got a little bit of that grunge with these grays and these blacks, deep colors, and then you got some pretty bright berry tones over here that I am so super psyched to play with. So, I am going to start off with the eyes. This isn't a palette that has a lot of kick up, but still. So, I'm going to go in with. Anyway, I'm going to go in with. I'm going to start out with this shade right here. Is this a surprise to anybody? No. This is in the shade Soulmate. So, I have not. Actually, I'm going to go in with this one first, which is it's actually called number one. And I'm going to just kind of lay it over that concealer a little bit. I feel like I'm very warm toned today. My lighting situation. I wish that this room that I'm in could be fully dedicated as, and I do call it my beauty room, but I mean, it's more than that. But, so therefore, I have things that are moved around. I have to readjust, and it's just, and I'm working from an iPhone. My ring light was very expensive. It was almost $200. So, and it broke. So, my soft lights, I've rigged them up somehow. Don't know how. Didn't have any instructions. The ring light, I mean the what are they called? Low light lighting were given to my daughter, and she in turn gave them to me, and I can't figure out how to use them. So back to the eyeballs. Now this is that shade. What I say it was called Soulmate. It's coming off a little bit. Cool. And it's okay what gets blended out here because I'm going to clean that up, and I haven't put a base down, so no harm, no foul. I'm going to go in with this color. This is just a little bit deeper than Soulmate, and it is in the shade Fling. I mean, it really does. These two really look alike. This one it seems to be a little bit more pigment. And I can see it deepened it a little bit. It still has that same undertone. Seems like it's almost a bluish undertone. This is a totally different eye look than the first time I used this palette. which I really liked. Now, let's go in with I could go. Let's do that. Let's go here. Dark. This is in the shade Paparazzi. And I'm going to dip in this way instead of, on the side and wiggling. I'm just going to pick it up this way. So I'm getting it on the end versus the sides. I'm going to kick off. I think I might have kicked it all off. Let's try that again without kicking. It is not. That one's not as deep as I thought. Alright, well, let's come back up here and pick up. Let's pick up this one. This is in the shade Affair, which is that one. I'm going to pick it up on that same brush. And I'm going to do both sides. And I'm actually blending down that color. And then not really removing, my brush isn't coming off of my lid. I'm just making it go this way up or either down, if that makes sense. Okay, I like that. I'm satisfied with that. Now, yes, I'm satisfied. Shocking. Now, I'm going to go do the other eye. I'm going to get it ready like this, and then we'll pick out a shimmer. Okay, I did both eyes, or got my eyes matted out. Now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shimmer in this palette. That is those. Personally, I think the gold is kind of out of place. Let me swatch it. Not near anything. I just think it's kind of, I guess it could be rose gold. Although I kind of thought initially grays, wasn't a good look, but gray is beautiful with pink, I found out. So, and purple. Normally, I would naturally go for all of these berry tones, but I think for today's look, I'm going to go in with, I said I wanted to do a grunge look, and I think this would warrant a grunge look. So, let's get it up here. This is one of those that feel chunky, so maybe I do need to wet the brush. That was unexpected. And I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics setting spray. Slay all day. This one's in coconut that I'm using. And I'm just using, I think this is a Flashbox. I think this is a Smashbox brush. That is pretty. Do you like that? I think it's a little bit grungy, but a little bit not. Now, could go grungier and pop in this shade. Let's swatch it first. Let me swatch it beside that one. And then let me swatch this dark gray and see which one I like better next to one another. Okay, so this is what? So this is the shade that is currently on my eyes. And then the two options. I'm thinking that I want to go in with the deeper one just because it's of the type of look I want to get. This is definitely not a look I would be comfortable wearing out. I just wouldn't. But for the video, we're going to do it. And just a very small amount because I want that berry to be, I want the berry to be the star of this. Stomach is growling. I am having to pick up quite a bit of this. I should have brought my doggone sponge tips over here, because they would definitely do the trick. Okay, I'm not mad at that at all. I do want to put a little something to transition the outer to the inner. So I do want to go in with, let's see. Let's go into this one, which is Rockstar, and basically put this in the middle of that and that, and we'll see what happens. I'm doing it with my finger. Oh, I don't like that. It's not so much on this eye, but this eye. Let's see. It seems that the gradient is stronger purple on this side. There we go. I feel a little bit better with it like that. I hope it's kind of correlating that on camera. That's what we're going to go with. Okay. Now, I'm going to clean my face up. I don't think I have anything new. Foundation, I'm just using my Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Glowy. Yeah, I have to mix this in because it is not the right shade for me. And I don't think there's anything else new I'm going to try. There is. But I'm going to get my base on, and I will be right back. There is nothing about this foundation that I like. Truly, I'd keep trying and trying and trying and think, well, I can try it with this. This might work. It might be this. It might be that. And what is so strange is one of my favorite foundations is the original of this. I mean, hands down, it has to be expired by several years for me. I'm not proud of that, but I'm okay. I'm still living, still breathing. Hasn't broke me out. I've been super, super, super fortunate when it comes to acne, blemishes. My whole life I was blessed with not having that, not growing up, with acne. An occasional pimple every now and then when it was time, when it was that time of the month, but and it doesn't contribute to my eyes watering. That's not it. Anyway, I just, it's supposed to be glowy, I think, and hydrating look, and it just feels like it just sucks everything out. So, anyway, the concealer that I want to use today is the one size. I brought the KVD out and I was like, I think this one's kind of yellow too. Let's try it. Let's just put a dot. We'll see. I can't remember which one it was. Okay, this is fine. I think. This is kind of dry feeling. And I haven't had this long. Let me try this one and see. I was thinking one of these foundations was like super yellow. These are about the same. Okay, let's just blend this in. For my lower lash line, and I just put a little bit under my brows just to see if you could see it. This is a one of the Profusion waterproof shadow stick, and this one I'm going to put in my waterline. Glides on effortlessly. I mean, just barely touching. I can tell you, they could have easily named these No Tug, because these, to me, are more No Tug than the It Cosmetics No Tug. And with the sensitive eyes that I have, this does fine. I'm going to put a little bit on the inner, just so we can, I've used it on the brow, on the inner corner, on the lower lash line, and I'm going to, or in the waterline, and now I'm just going to put a dot on the side of my face like I typically do. There we go. How easy is that? And these were $1. And I've really been enjoying them. Really. So, I don't have anything new to set this with. I do feel like it's very dry feeling. Good gracious sakes. This has just not been a good makeup week for me. But, so I'm just going to go in my Revlon, what is this, Nearly Naked. And this one's Fair, I believe. Yes, Fair. And I'm just going to kind of go under my eyes a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to kind of go over the perimeter of my face. Oh. Not yet. I'll get my mess together one day. Let's put some bronzer on. So, I'm going in with this Kosas Light Neutral light natural bronzer. And I got this off of Macari. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This was a clean brush. That might not have been my smartest idea, was to go in ham. So let's put a little bit of this in my hand. But, yeah, so it's just, going through Macari like probably some people go through TikTok. And I saw this and I was like, and I got several things. I really like this. I mean, I was, going through Macari like some people do. And I saw it was super cheap. And it was, there were several other things that I got from that seller that I really like. And everything came super fast, perfect, could not complain. Now, I do want to go ahead and put this mascara on. This is the Maybelline Snap Mascara. This is the waterproof version. It looks like that. I really enjoyed the original to this. I don't know if they came out at the same time or what, but I'm just getting acquainted with the waterproof version, and it is a tubing. I love that. The packaging is not fancy. It's not heavy like the Too Faced. That must have really heavy. Or even, I saw this the other day, the Milk Makeup. This is the waterproof, and this sucker is heavy. Heavy. And this is light as a feather. And so easy to remove. A fun fact, I have more trouble removing regular non-waterproof mascara than I do waterproof. Waterproof comes off of me so good, so effortless almost. Okay, I will get some of that fallout off. Now, let's put on, I do want to try this blush. This blush is beautiful. The video that I used today, I was so surprised. It ended up, again, it was one of those that I'm scrapping. But this is from Makeup Revolution. It's the Flushing For You Liquid Blush. And super dewy. Yeah, so let's go in. Maybe the name of the blush is called Flushing For You. So I'm going to put just a dot on. And I'm going to take my sponge and just pat it out on my hand. This blush smells amazing too. I look in this mirror. This one's just way too warm. It goes on so freaking effortlessly. It smells good. It doesn't even have an artificial scent. It's just like a take me back to my childhood scent. I can't describe it. But I like it a lot. I like this blush. And honestly, I'd had this since before Christmas. And it came in a set. And I just kind of put everything up. I gave Abby some of the stuff that was in there. had to like adjust this lighting and stuff. Plus um I mirror everything to my TV, and I was like, "Are you still watching this? We will basically cut things off in the next few minutes." And by minutes, I mean seconds. I had to jump up and fix that. But anyway, this, I really, 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 really love this blush. It's so pretty. Okay, now I got my powder in here. Now I'm going to powder everything down. Very kind of strategically. I like to do the perimeter down my neck a little bit. Now, let's see. Okay. My eyes are dry, I do believe. I'm debating. I guess I have this really, really pretty. And this is Profusion 2. I think I am going to put the tiniest amount of this on top. I'm just even going to take it out of the cap. See, it doesn't even do anything. But I think it'd be pretty. And we'll put it on, get over here, with that brush that I used for that burgundy. Maybe I better wet it. Or, let's see. Yeah, tons and tons of fallout. Let's wet it. I get here in my chair. I plan on doing one thing, and then I get in here and I'm like, oh, let's try this. While I got you here, let's do that. Okay. Definitely put it on wet or sticky base, which it came with a sticky base. I enjoyed this so much. I went back and bought another one, and I have it in my my box of giveaway stuff. Which, surprise, I am going to have a giveaway. And that giveaway may or may not contain that Profusion, but it will contain some other gifts. And I think for this giveaway, I'm electing not to share what you will receive. Just, you know, I obviously it will be cosmetics. You know, and you don't have to enter if that's not what, you know, you are into. You're just watching me for, you know, pure entertainment. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm, you know, a 50-year-old woman making fun of myself on the internet. But that's beside the point. I do want to have a little giveaway. I think I do. I sure do. You have to be publicly subscribed to my channel. You must like this video. You must leave me a comment. Let's see. Oh, YouTube, Instagram, any of the brands in the gift package are not. I'm not associated with any of them. These were things that were either purchased from me by my own money, or came in a subscription box, that type of thing, or sent to me in PR, which is very, very, very slim. But I can guarantee that you will get a palette. And I have several videos where I'm showing things that I have, and even saying in the video, well, I have one of these in my giveaway box. So, you know, I have some. I will tell you just a few of the brands. I have some Sigma. I have some Nomad Cosmetics. I have, let's see, some Ofra. I have some Juvia's Place. Some nice palettes. And other things as well. So be subscribed, be 18 or older. This is for the United States only. I'm very sorry about that. Postage is astronomical just here in the States, and it is just, I can't imagine what it would cost to send something overseas, and I wish that I could, but I can't. So, this is, I'm close to 400 subscribers, and that means so much to me. So, leave me that comment. I will also leave the rules in the description, so make sure you read those. And this will run for 2 weeks, and I will put the winner on my community tab, as well as a pinned comment in this video. So, alright, now that we've got the giveaway out of the way, yeah, it does really fall out. So you really need to use a sticky base with that. I think I'm gonna mess this up if I go over it with my sponge. It's gonna pick up a little bit. When you don't want your sponge to pick anything up, that's when it picks it up. In my experience. Okay, we're gonna leave it like it is. Now, for lips, I'm going to go in with a Sass lip liner that I've been enjoying. Actually, no, I'm not. This look, I'm going in with this Pure. This is a deep berry color. Alright, lip liner on. And I'm going to didn't use the Sass lip liner, but I am going to use the Sass lip gloss. And this one is in the shade Purple Haze. Wow, that's very pigmented. It was very pigmented when I swatched it. But I was not expecting this level of payoff on the lips, honestly, because it is a gloss. Wow. Okay. Let's give this a spray. You know what? I've been using this all day, so we're going to use this one. The Dry Cosmetics. Actually, before we do that, we're going to fix that. I have such dry skin, y'all. It ain't funny. Okay. What I can also guarantee that's going to be in the subscriber giveaway is one of these fans. I got these fans from Amazon. 24 of them, I think. Yeah, for next to nothing. I mean, literally, $4 or $5. And may not mean a whole lot to this younger crowd, but if you're around my age, you know what a pocket fan really looked like. These are much more popular because they're bigger, they're beautiful, they have a better material. But it's been my experience for every single one, they mess up right there. And so if you mess one up, I mean, it's done for. And that was even a present to me from, I think it's either my daughter or my mama. These, it's all attached. They're paper fans. I could go on and on about paper fans and how I have a love affair with them. There's always one in my purse. It also is good when you have menopause. Let's just be real. Alrighty, guys. I love this look. I really, really, really do. I love that palette that is right here. I love this palette. Absolutely, positively love this palette. And I'm so glad that I pulled the trigger on this sucker, because I can go from romantic, rose, smoky, and I didn't even put anything on the bottom either, on the bottom lash line. I didn't. And I debated, but I said, you know what? I don't want to. I don't want to take the focus from here. I want it up here. So that's what I did. This is, man, if you cannot get this, which when I checked at the beginning of this video, it was still out of stock. Try any of the Beauty Bay palettes are phenomenal. Love that. This last minute, profusion, little added sparkle, I don't think it really did a whole lot to the look, but it didn't hurt the look, I don't think. So this is really pretty. I was extremely cautious using this because it wasn't part of my original plan. Love the lip liner, love the lip gloss, super cute, very comfortable, not at all goopy or greasy feeling. I don't like the foundation. I like using my powder. The bronzer, the Kosas bronzer. It was very hard for me to find the balance of much or too much. I'm going to have to play around with this a little bit. It may be, this isn't the color light. I don't know what other colors they come in, but, and it may be, again, with this lighting setup that I have, I'm not really seeing a true tone of what everything looks like. So, at any rate, so we're going to try that again. The blush, the liquid blush, man, that just, it just elevates everything. And this is the Makeup Revolution. I really like this. This is so worth whatever it cost. I think it's $6, $7 maybe. Very well worth it. If you get it for just the scent alone, it smells good. But you saw how easy it was. I just popped it on my hand and took, my sponge. I'm sure I could have done it and took my, my foundation brush and did the same thing. So, that was a good, I achieved what I liked. The mascara was the Maybelline Snapscara in waterproof. Love that. I really feel like it gave my lashes a lift. I don't know if you can see. Like that. Does not feel at all heavy. At all. The Profusion, wherever it went. The Profusion little shadow sticks, such a win. Such a win. Highly, highly, highly recommend that. I think minus the foundation and this, everything was really affordable. And this was affordable because it came off Mercari, as was the foundation. So theoretically, everything that I'm wearing was greatly affordable. And on that note, now I'm going to end the video. As always, guys, be beautiful, be kind. I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video, leave me a comment. Any comment will get you entered. Okay, as always, bye guys.